All right. What is going on, guys? Good morning. It's Blue Games. I'm back again for another stream, and we're getting ready to fly. Just finished filing our flight plan for Infinite Flight. It's actually a mobile game, just in case you didn't know. And so we're getting all this set up. This is going to be our route from Palm Springs to San Clemente Island, Nauf. So we're going to go back now and jump into Infinite Flight. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna jump into Fly Online, and I think I may already have this set up. We've been flying a 737-700. We're parking at Palm Springs, PSP. We can do morning, sunrise. That works. We'll do sunrise. Because I think in California right now it's actually like 5 in the morning, so that makes sense. So let's go ahead and jump into that. We'll hit fly. So I think that's all we need to do. What's going on, Alex Whiteley? Welcome to the stream. Welcome aboard. Thanks for watching. All right, let's jump us out the cockpit. Today we're going to be Southwest 116. I rather say Southwest 116, but that's how ATC says it.
Palm Springs ground, United 796.
One thing has been bothering me,
ready
maybe I
for
can help me figure this out. I'm playing this on iPhone 7 Plus. For some reason,
approved.
I cannot
Expect
hear.
runway 13 left. United 796.
Never mind. Yeah, I can hear ATC.
Approved.
Nice.
Expect runway 31 left. Pushback approved. United 796.
You have infinite flight, but you don't get solo. What do you mean by that? Can you explain yourself, Alex? Okay, now the problem is ATC is way too loud, so let's turn that down so it doesn't get annoying. Let's turn that way down here, and we'll see how that is. All right, we're gonna put out a.
Palm Springs ground, United 796.
Right now we have tower and ground. We'll tune in the ground.
United 796.
I don't want to request pushback because we're not ready.
Taxi to runway 31 left. Contact tower when ready.
Alright, that's better. That's better. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and do our flight plan real quick.
Palm Springs ground.
Oh, okay, I see, Alex. You don't have multiplayer. You only have solo. You definitely need to get multiplayer, man. Definitely. I don't even play solo anymore. I only play multiplayer. I mean, there's so many other flight simulators on mobile that you can play that are all solos. So this is the only, so far, this is the only mobile app that has a very good multiplayer. So that's the main reason, honestly, that I play this. So let's go ahead and get our flight plan planned out. All right, so we'll be flying from Palm Springs to what did I say? San Clemente. And in the beginning of the video, I showed you my flight plan I created in SkyVector. So we're just going to kind of mimic that. We'll go ahead and mark here at Palm Springs, and we'll fly straight out here. To Garnet, and then from there should be a bands. Yep, that's where we want to go.
I'm sorry.
And then we'll go to this VOR right here. That's Paradise VOR, and then from there we will fly. I think I'll. Let me see. I don't want to fly over LAX because they're probably going to try to contact us. ATC is going to probably try to contact us and ask us what we were doing. So we're going to avoid flying into LAX airspace, and we'll go, we'll take Sly down here. We'll take that VOR. And then from there, we'll fly down and catch this airway. And we'll go to, I believe that's Catalina Island. Sierra X-Ray Charlie, and then from there we'll go ahead and get ready for our arrival into San Clemente. So we'll just kind of draw some points out here to help us get ready for our arrival. Don't want to make it too sharp.
Palm Springs ground, 13 Papa
drawing
2,
our arrival.
Ready for
this plane does not have a ILS approach on it, so we're gonna have to land manually, which I'm still working on getting better at that on here. I'm grade 2 right now as far as my grade in Infinite Flight, but that's mainly because I've been landing the smaller planes. I started out doing a lot of touch and goes with the Cessna 208, which is not as hard to land, but it's also a challenge. So that's our flight plan, looking good. I believe they're landing at 24. Yes, they are. Cool. And I actually, if we need it, I believe I have some charts. Let's take a look at that. I have some charts pre-ready. Let's see, what chart is this? Yeah, this is our, oh crap. This is our arrival chart. RNAV GPS runway 24 into San Clemente. So checked it out. We'll be down about 3,000 at Juror, and then at Pohnpei we need to be at 1,700. And I'm gonna keep that in mind as we get closer. As you can see, our arrival is kind of similar to what you see here. I mean, we're not gonna be coming in at Seal Beach. We'll be actually coming in somewhere else. So there's Mission Bay. So yeah, we'll just see. I might have to, if we don't have Juror in our flight plan, I might have to add that so we can make sure we're at 3,000 at that point. That definitely helps me get in. So let's take a look in here. Hopefully that's in the game. Let's see. There's Juror right there. So right here we're gonna need to be at 3,000 feet, and then at Pohnpei we need to be at 1,700, and from there we'll fly in our final into runway 24. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll head back to Palm Springs, and we'll jump out. Let's see. We'll jump back into the cockpit. Got a map view. I'll turn those off. It's a nice morning. I believe our altitude will be 16,000, something like that. See, we're flying east, so that will be no, sorry, we're flying west, so that'll be even numbers. So we'll fly 16,000, and flaps will set to 10 degrees, and that's about it. So we can see over there already. That's where we're gonna be lining up at runway. What runway is that? 31 left. That's where they're taking off. So
Palm Springs ground. Japan Air 66 Heavy.
Seatbelt signs on. No smoking signs on. And we'll get ready.
Japan Air 66 Heavy.
Taxi to parking. Here.
Taxi
in
into
a second.
parking. Japan Air 66 Heavy.
Gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome aboard from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. I want to thank all of you for being with us today. We're just getting the last of the luggage load on board, and we should be departing on time in just a few minutes. I will be speaking to you again later on, so thanks again and enjoy the flight.
Alright, you heard it from him. Enjoy the flight. Strap on, we're going to turn our strobe lights on, get ready to taxi. We're going to request pushback now from ground.
Palm Springs ground, Southwest 116, ready for pushback. Southwest 116.
Alright, pushback approved.
Pushback approved.
Expect runway 31 left. Acknowledge that.
Pushback
and then we'll go ahead and hit the pushback button and get started. Jump outside the plane so we can see, make sure there's nobody in our way. Let me also recalibrate. I move around a lot when I play on here, so I have to constantly recalibrate. So I apologize for that. This is a really weird parking spot. So we're going to taxi backwards to our right and then turn back to our... Actually, we'll just go to the right. And we'll go back enough so that we can make this little taxiway over here. Actually, no. Let's see. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And cool, Alex, you stream from solo? Yeah, it's a really fun game. I mean, it's definitely fun in solo also. I'm not saying it's not a good game in solo. I'm just saying my own preference. I've experimented looking for, you know, a good mobile flight simulator. Because, I mean, I come from X-Plane. That's what I mainly enjoy playing on my PC. And so I was looking for, you know, something that, you know, can kind of not take the place of it, because I mean, really, you can't. It's really hard to take the place of a full simulator, a full desktop simulator. So I've played a lot of them that are really good. I mean, I played Aerofly, I played the actual X-Plane mobile game, and then I finally was like, you know what? Let me try Infinite Flight. Let me see what that's about. And ever since I got on here, I've been like, yeah. I really like it. So let's go ahead and request taxi to 31 left.
Palm Springs ground, Southwest 116.
We'll hear back from
ready to taxi to
ATC.
runway 31 left.
Looking
Southwest
good, though.
116. Taxi to
All
runway
right,
31
we're
left.
clear to taxi for
Contact
runway
tower when ready.
31 left.
Palm
I do
Springs
not have the
ground.
chart pulled up
Juliet
for
Charlie
Palm Springs.
2016.
We don't really need
Ready
it.
to
It's
taxi.
free basic. We're just going to taxi that way, all the way over there.
Ready for pushback. United
Go ahead and get this
287
thing
heavy.
rolling.
Disregard last
Jump back in the
message.
cockpit.
United 287
Acknowledge
heavy.
that.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 31
And we'll
left.
give her a little
Pushback
gas.
approved.
Or
United
throttle, I'm sorry.
287 heavy. Juliet
Release
Charlie
parking brakes.
2016.
Start rolling.
Taxi to runway 31 left. Contact tower when ready. Palm Springs ground. United 287 heavy. Ready to taxi. Taxiing to runway 31 left.
Right now, why do you hate
Charlie
ATC?
2016. United 287 heavy.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, I think that anybody who's going to play Infinite Flight should definitely practice flying before they jump into multiplayer. Because a lot of people get on here and they don't know how to control their plane. They don't know how to land. They don't know how to talk to ATC. There's lots of tutorials on YouTube and on and even on the Infinite Flight website that teach you how to talk to ATC. I've been in the position of an ATC controller on Infinite Flight, and it can get very annoying when people don't follow directions or don't know what they're doing. And so it's really good to, even though, you know, this game is like basically anybody can jump on here and play, you know, all ages, all, you know, all skill levels, but at the same time, as a community is kind of looking for, you know, some type of, you know, realism. And so as an ATC controller, you want people to be able to know, okay, I need to contact ground before I start taxiing. I need to contact ground after I land. They need to know who to contact and when to contact them. And I mean, I gotta say, I've been in that position too back when back on X-Plane. When I first started flying on VATSIM, I didn't know anything about ATC and ATC control, so I watched some tutorials to, you know, to figure it out. And I don't know what just happened, but is that a network issue on me or on them? Because they all just disappeared.
November 833
okay,
Kilo
they're back.
Hotel. Request permission to cross
But yeah, so
31
it's just,
left.
you know, just getting some good knowledge of how to talk to ATC and how to operate your own plane. So I wouldn't even worry about ATC if you don't even know how to, you know, the basics of flight. So I would learn how to do flight first. And I think, if I'm not, I think that Infinite Flight has some type of you know, flight school. I think I'm not sure. I haven't taken it, but I think they might have some kind of flight school. Let's go ahead and contact tower, and let's get the safety video started.
May we have your attention, please, for the following presentation about safety on board.
Transition approved at 5000. November 907 Charlie Bravo.
It's forbidden to place hand luggage in front of the bulkhead seats or the emergency exits. For
Japan Air 562 Heavy. Number 2. Runway 31 left. Cleared to land. Number 2. Cleared to land. Runway 31 left. Japan Air 562 Heavy. 13 Papa 2. Please follow instructions.
Because turbulence can occur unexpectedly.
Japan Air 1229 is on final runway 31 left. 13 Papa 2. Please check tutorials on the forum for assistance using ATC instructions. Palm Springs Tower, November 833 Kilo Hotel. Ready for takeoff at runway 31 left. Remaining in the pattern. Japan Air 1229. Roger. Japan Air 1229. Go around. Make right traffic runway 31 left. November 833 Kilo Hotel. Hold short of runway 31 left. Going around. Japan Air 1229. November 833 Kilo Hotel. No intersection departures allowed.
Pull the mask towards your face and cover your
Palm Springs Tower. November 833 Kilo Hotel. Ready for takeoff at runway 31 left. Remaining in the pattern. Japan Air 1229. I'm sorry. November 833 Kilo Hotel. Please follow instructions. You're welcome. Japan Air 1229. Stand by. Juliet Charlie 2016. November 833 Kilo Hotel. No intersection departures allowed. Air Force 304. Runway 31 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 31 left. Air Force 304. Japan Air 1229. Number 2. Traffic to follow is on final. Number 2. Behind the traffic on final. Japan Air 1229.
Pull the life jacket over your head and attach the strap. not inflate your life jacket until
Palm
you leave
Springs
the
Tower.
aircraft.
Juliet Charlie 2016. Ready for takeoff at runway 31 left. Departing west. Juliet Charlie 2016. Line up and wait runway 31 left. Line up and wait runway 31 left. Juliet Charlie 2016. November 833 Kilo Hotel. No intersection departures
The
allowed.
safety on board card shows the various procedures and the use and location of the safety equipment.
Palm Springs Tower. November 833 Kilo Hotel. Ready for takeoff at runway 31 left. Departing west. November 833 Kilo Hotel. Please follow instructions.
Für weitere Informationen.
Juliet Charlie 2016. Runway 31 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 31 left. Juliet Charlie 2016. Palm Springs Tower. United 287 Heavy. Ready for takeoff at runway 31 left. Remaining in the pattern. United 287 Heavy. Hold short of runway 31 left. Holding short runway 31 left. United 287 Heavy. Japan Air
Alright, guys.
1229.
Flight
Number 2.
attendants, go ahead
Runway
and
31
prepare the
left.
cabin for
Cleared to land.
departure.
Number
I
2.
think we are
Cleared to land.
number 2,
Runway 31
waiting behind
left.
United
Japan Air
287 Heavy.
1229.
777 in front of us.
Palm
What is going
Springs
on,
Tower.
Brahim
India
and
Foxtrot,
GL
Foxtrot,
Aviation
Foxtrot,
says
Golf,
don't
Golf,
use flaps
Golf,
for
flight of
taxiing.
7 is
Why
20
is that,
nautical
sir?
miles to the north at 9,400 feet. Inbound for touch and go.
That's something we need to
Charlie
do, though. We need to check
2016.
our,
Requesting
I completely forgot.
departure to the south.
We need to check our flight controls. Alright, so I don't think that it animates the ailerons. Let's see.
Enter
We'll
right
rotate to the
downwind
left.
runway 31 left.
And
Number
rotate to
3.
the right.
Traffic to follow is on right base.
Up,
Juliet
down.
Charlie 2016.
Okay,
Departure to the south is
animate
approved.
that, but we'll check
Enter
that from the
right
inside,
downwind.
and we'll check
Runway
that.
31 left. Behind the
Left,
traffic
full
on
right,
right base. India Foxtrot,
forward,
Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Golf,
back.
Golf, 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 flight of
Flight
7.
control check.
United 287 Heavy. Line up and wait runway
Looking
31
good.
left. Line up and wait runway 31 left. United 287 Heavy. India Foxtrot, 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 Golf, Golf,
Alright,
Golf, Golf,
pull
flight
up
of
now.
7. Please follow instructions.
As you can hear, ATC is getting upset. Some people are not following directions, which, like you said earlier, yeah, people get on here and troll, you know, but, I mean, it's going to happen. Yeah, I don't have brakes to stop me. I'm not using the flaps.
India Foxtrot, Foxtrot,
The actual
Foxtrot, Golf,
taxi,
Golf,
they're really
Golf,
just
Golf,
for
flight
takeoff.
of 7
I
is
usually set
16
my flaps
nautical
to 10.
miles
Oh
to
my
the
God,
north
what are
at
you doing?
8,200
Freaking
feet.
China
Inbound
Airlines?
for landing.
He's gonna jump in
India
front of me?
Foxtrot, 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 Golf,
Really?
Golf, 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 flight
What
of
the
7.
heck?
Enter right downwind
What
runway
the heck?
31 left.
That
Number
is
2.
not cool.
Traffic to follow is on final. Enter right downwind. Runway 31 left. Behind the traffic on final. India Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Foxtrot,
Flaps
Golf,
15.
Golf, Golf,
Okay,
Golf, flight
I'll
of
try
7.
that.
United 287 Heavy.
Right,
Runway
right.
31 left.
Look at this,
Cleared
freaking
for
China
immediate
Airlines.
takeoff. Unaided
When
pattern
we
work.
left,
Palm
when we were
Springs
taxiing
Tower.
up here,
India
we passed him
Foxtrot,
because he was still
Foxtrot,
sitting there
Foxtrot,
waiting to
Golf,
push
Golf,
back,
Golf,
and then he
Golf,
took a
flight of
shortcut
7 is
over
15
was
nautical
that
miles
31
to the
right,
north at
and then he
8,000
taxied over here,
feet.
would be right in
Inbound
front of
for
us.
landing.
Like, that's
India
ridiculous.
Foxtrot,
Like,
Foxtrot,
I wish,
Foxtrot, Golf,
I think you
Golf,
can do
Golf,
this in the
flight of 7. Enter
expert
right
server,
downwind
like
runway
you can like
31
ghost people.
left.
Like I would, like when I'm gonna be once I get to that level to be able to be on the expert server. When I'm ATC, I'm gonna be kicking everybody. Seriously, I'm gonna be kicking everybody. I'm gonna be kicking anybody for just not following rules because it's ridiculous what people do. What's going on, Android Gamer, Geo Aviation, Alex Whiteley, and everybody else? Thank y'all for watching. Getting ready to take off here. We just got skipped in line by freaking China Airlines. We were next to the park. And yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. Oh, now he's backing up. What is this? What is this? What is this? Are you gonna let me by? Is that what your idea is? I also kind of wish you could like talk to people, so I could show him.
India
Foxtrot,
Foxtrot, Golf, Golf,
all right,
Golf,
we're lining up
flight
and
of
wait.
7. Request
At
frequency
31
change.
left, we acknowledge that and go ahead and
Southwest
roll in.
116.
Haha,
Line
you gotta
up
stay
and
back
wait
here,
runway
China
31
Airlines.
left. Palm Springs Tower. India Foxtrot.
Yeah, I think you
Foxtrot,
damaged our right
Foxtrot,
wing,
Golf,
so we
Golf,
might have
Golf,
to.
Golf, flight of 7.
We might have to
Inbound on the
figure
ILS.
that out.
Runway 31 left. Line up and wait runway 31 left. Southwest 116. Going around. India Foxtrot
You
Foxtrot
can't kick them, but you can you can ghost them though, right?
India Foxtrot 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 Golf flight of 7. Roger. Make right traffic runway 31 left.
Yes, max taxi
Roger.
speed is 35
India
knots.
Foxtrot
If you
Foxtrot
pass that, you
Foxtrot
get
Golf
a warning or
flight of
something like
7. India Foxtrot
It's funny, I don't know how people
Foxtrot
do it, like, they,
flight of 7. Enter right downwind runway 31 left.
Okay, we're clear to take off.
2.
Hold on, I'm
Traffic
going to
to
stop
follow
talking for a
is on
second,
final.
so we can focus on the
Enter
departure.
right downwind.
And I'll be
Runway
back on the chat
31
in a
left.
second.
Behind the traffic on
So,
final.
make
India
sure your seatbelt's
Foxtrot
on.
Foxtrot Golf
Hold on,
flight
before
of
we
7.
roll, I'm gonna
Southwest
calibrate, make sure
116. Runway
phone is
31 left. Cleared for takeoff.
Good.
India Foxtrot Golf flight of 7
We're
is
already
on final
rotating.
runway
Wow,
31
that's
left. Palm Springs Tower. United 796. Ready for takeoff at runway 31 left. Departing north. Cleared for takeoff. Runway
Well, we can go
31
ahead and start rolling to
left.
the left.
Southwest 116. Line up and wait runway 31 left.
Little
United
too much
796.
angle
India
on that.
Foxtrot Golf flight of 7. Make a left 360 for spacing. Palm Springs Tower. Siberian 892. Ready for takeoff at runway 31 left. Remaining in the pattern. November 833 Kilo Hotel. Hold short of runway 31 left. Siberian 892. Hold short of runway 31 left. Holding short runway 31 left. November 833 Kilo Hotel. Holding short runway 31 left.
Sometimes it's tough trying to do
Siberian
ATC and this at the same time. Alright, we're gonna get to
Southwest
Garnet and then we'll probably
116.
get to autopilot once we get there.
Frequency change.
We'll climb
Southwest
up
116.
to, I want to go up to about
Frequency change
10,000 so
approved.
we can
Good day.
not have to worry
United
about speed.
796. Runway 31 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff. Palm Springs
left
Tower.
turn to
India
261.
Golf flight of 7. Inbound
kinda
on the
sharp turn,
ILS.
we're kinda
Runway
coming up pretty
13
fast.
left. Frequency
There we go.
change approved. Southwest 116. Good day. India Foxtrot Golf flight of 7. Go around. Make right traffic runway 13 left. Going around. India Foxtrot
Yeah, man. Using all these engines.
Golf flight of 7. India Foxtrot Golf flight of 7 is on
Alright, once
final
we
runway
get
13
this
left. Full
autopilot
stop.
on, we'll switch frequencies so we don't have to listen
November
to the tower.
833 Kilo Hotel.
Alright, we're
Please
gonna go
check
ahead and
tutorials
hit
on
heading.
the forum for
We're gonna
assistance
switch
using
that to
ATC instructions.
261. And then we'll set our altitude. We'll go ahead and keep climbing up to
Stand by. November
16,000.
833 Kilo Hotel.
We'll slow down our climb a little bit.
Palm Springs Tower.
down to about
November
3,000 feet
833
per
Kilo
minute.
Hotel. Ready for takeoff at runway 31 left. Remaining in the pattern.
Or that, whatever. And our speed.
November 833 Kilo Hotel. Line up and wait runway 31 left. Line up and wait runway 31
I know I would have blew those
November
engines
833
and
Kilo
broke the
Hotel.
flaps.
Palm
Give me a
Springs
break.
Tower.
It's a freaking mobile
Siberian
game.
892. Ready for takeoff at runway 31 left.
I usually remember
Remaining
this
in the
stuff. Like when I'm
pattern.
playing X-Plane, I usually remember to
Siberian
let the flaps.
892.
So,
Hold
let
short
come
of
back on the
runway
power
31
because,
left.
I mean, X-Plane
Holding
actually
short
models
runway
that stuff.
31
Like, you
left.
can't get away with it on there. Like, you'll actually blow an
892.
engine. You'll actually, lose the flaps and then you have to deal with that. On here, they don't simulate engine
Palm Springs
blowouts
Tower.
and,
November 404
flaps and stuff like
Charlie.
the flap,
Ready for takeoff at runway 31 left.
having issues with the
Remaining in
flaps. So
pattern.
I always forget
November
on here.
833 Kilo Hotel. Runway 31 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff. Unable pattern work. November 404 Charlie. Hold short of runway 31 left. Holding short runway 31 left.
Right.
November 404 Charlie.
All right, we're on
Cleared for
course.
takeoff. Runway
Next
31
waypoint's gonna be
left.
bands.
November
We should be
833
there in
Kilo
about a
Hotel.
minute, 40
November
seconds.
404 Charlie. Line up and wait runway 31
We'll be cruising
left.
at 16,000. No need to go any higher than that. I mean, we could go higher, but I'll keep it at 16,000. There's no altimeters we have to worry about on
November
here.
404
It doesn't simulate
Line up
that
and
either. I'm
wait
hoping that
runway
someday they let
31
you
left. Line up and
control.
wait
Oh my
runway
God, my
31
gear is
left.
still down.
November 404 Charlie.
Why y'all didn't tell me my gear was still down? We broke the gear. We broke. I mean, this plane is done.
Palm
Like
Springs
we're all dead. We're not gonna be able to
Southwest
land.
127. Ready for
Our gear
takeoff
was
at
up this
runway
whole
31
time. Our
left.
flaps were down
Departing
until we
straight
were at
out.
like 10,000
United
feet. Like it's pretty ridiculous.
796. Request frequency change.
Yeah, man, stick
Southwest
around. Landing's gonna be
127.
interesting.
Hold short
Landing
at
is
runway
gonna be
31
interesting.
left.
There's no ILS on this plane. There's no ILS on this plane. Alright, let's go ahead and switch frequencies so we can stop listening to these guys. Approach is online, but we don't need to talk to them because we are
Request
departing.
frequency change. Holding short runway 31 left.
Alright, let's get a real fun
127.
flyby view real quick. Looking good. And it looks like we're already, wow, that was fast. I mean, we probably could go higher. I kind of would rather be at 8,000. So let's do that. I didn't think we were going to get up here this fast. We're going way too slow. Alright, jump back in the cockpit. We're going to turn off the landing lights. Something we should have did a long time ago. Oh, they were never on. Ha! I'm just failing at all the procedures in this flight. Let's make sure we're still on course. We just passed bands. Our next waypoint is, I think it's Paradise, BD's Papa Delta Zulu. And we'll just make sure that we're on course for that. 261, yeah, still 261. Climbing at 290 knots. Ground speed 391 knots. Estimated time en route is going to be 18 minutes. Yeah, I probably should look up some infinite flight checklists. That'll help me for sure. Yeah, I know I can go faster, but I'm gonna chill with the 290 for the climb. Once we get to the top of climb, I'll speed up to probably around 350, 340, whatever it lets me get max out at. We're almost there. I mean, we're almost at our top of descent. I think we'll probably descend around, let's see. We will probably descend. We'll probably start descending at Sly. Because in the time I've been playing here, because we want to be at 3,000 at, where is that? Jura, right here. So maybe if we can get down to 6,000 at Catalina, KAVX. If we can be at 6,000 by KAVX, I think we can be at 3,000 by then. So we don't have to like put the nose straight down, because that happens a lot of times when I fly, that I have to make a ridiculous vertical speed go down just to get down to so that I can be on finals. I don't want to do that this time. So we'll definitely start descending. I don't even know. We might need to descend earlier. We'll just descend a slide. We'll see where that puts us. We'll see where that puts us. We'll turn some of this stuff off. We don't need to see uncontrolled airports. We don't need to see. That's good. Turn it off for now. Alright. Alright, so we're at 18,000.
From the flight deck, your captain here. Clear about below and some great cloud formations. We have a lovely view outside the aircraft today. Mother Nature at her best.
You know something else I didn't do? I don't know, it's first flight of the day. I'm overspeeding already? Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you freaking serious? What, how fast are we going? Okay. We'll go down to 3. Go to 335. That's annoying. Alright, we also need to make a heading turn at 240 coming up very soon. That was fast. Like, I had just changed it. It was saying we're over speed. I had put it at 345. Speed is the overspeed is at 350, but the plane was like pushing it faster than that. Let's go ahead and make this left-hand turn. I'll just wait a second because it's not that big of a turn. Pretty smooth skies this morning above Southern California. Man, it's a hard turn. Why does it do that? 240. Next waypoint is Slide, where we'll be descending down to 6,000 feet. You know, something else that I forgot to do was I didn't check the balance. I'm looking back at y'all's comments now. Y'all talking about balance and stuff. I forgot to check fuel. Usually it has plenty of fuel. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we got plenty. I think we're light actually, so we got plenty of fuel. I mean, these flights are so short that I never even worry about fuel. To be completely honest, I never even check it. Once a global comes out though. That's gonna be really fun. I'm really looking forward to the global scenery coming out of Infinite Flight. I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna work, but I'm very excited about global scenery coming out of Infinite Flight because that way you can kind of do some longer flights. One thing I don't worry about, but one thing I see being not a problem, I guess, but a thing is with global scenery being so spread out, you'll probably see a lot less planes around you as we usually do. Oh God, what is going on? What was that turn? But yeah, so I didn't check the balance. Let's see. I've never flown Ryanair ever. And yes, I have crashed many times on Infinite Flight. I crashed a Cessna. It was pretty sad. That's when I was first learning. And I actually crashed yesterday. I wasn't streaming, but I crashed yesterday. I was flying one of the jets. This was my first time flying one of the jets on Infinite Flight. And came in for a landing, and I knew I should have went around, but I didn't want to go around. So I forced the landing, and nose went down, and boom, dead. Nice, G. Are you gonna be ground ATC for what is it, San Clementine? Oh wait, you're at MMTJ? What is that? We got a turn pretty soon, but let me just check it out real quick. Oh, it's way down there. Yeah, man, sure, we'll fly there next. I've actually never flew there, so once we get to San Clementine, I will the second leg of this flight and the last leg will be over to Mike Tango Juliet, which is Tijuana, Mexico. Nice. I didn't even know we could fly down there. I've never flown down there. I didn't know we could fly down there. Alright, we need to make a left turn to 204. Make that happen. 204. Alright. And also, so our next waypoint will be Sierra X-Ray Charlie, which is Catalina Island. And we need to start descending because we want to be at 6,000 by then, and we're not going to make it. We're way too high and too fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow down first so that we can have a controlled descent. I'm going to slow down to about, I don't know, 265. Yeah. And then I'll change our altitude down to 6,000. Man, I keep overdoing it. Like so. And we're gonna have to descend pretty fast. I don't want to do vertical speed over 2,000, but we're probably gonna have to in order to make it. So we're only 4 minutes away. So we'll do like 3,500, which is extremely fast ascent. So make sure you have some gum and cover your ears, because yeah, your ears are probably gonna pop on this descent. Let's see, what is our speed? Let's go ahead and turn our head back on.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we're just about to begin our descent, and I will be turning on the seatbelt signs shortly. So please return to your seats as soon as you can. Thank you.
Nick Winslow? Yeah, it's not me. I hope what Alex is saying about Geo Aviation ain't true, because I don't want you flying me in the mountain. It's happened to me before. I really hate when ATC doesn't take account for the terrain around the airport, especially on like GPS approaches and things like that. One time, some on ATC told me flying into Palm Springs to fly, I think, I don't know, like 3,000, 2,000 feet, and there's a lot of mountains around Palm Springs, and so you really have to watch for that. Ooh, no brakes. I have to go. Wrong button. The right wing. Oh my god, all the wrong buttons being pressed. But yeah, my name is not Nick Winslow. Contact tower. What, are you gonna like reroute me to your to Mexico? I don't even have the papers, bro. I don't have the papers on this flight to go international. Like, we don't have the papers. I don't have it on board. My passengers would never even. We have somebody close on the TCAS on the right wing. I don't have the papers to get in there. We're just about to go into 2,000. We need to make sure we slow this thing down so we get any problems. Return our flight. Yep, we're already getting violations. Let's see, we're 293. I'm gonna level off here and take some speed off. We're probably gonna miss our where we want to be. Oh my god. But I need to take some speed off because we just got a speed warning now. A speed violation. This is not expert server, this is a training server. Alright, now we're under speed. We'll hit that altitude again. That'll send us back down to 6,000. And now we're under our speed restriction. How far? Okay, we're 3,000 away. So maybe about 3,000. 3,000 away from 6,000. So we actually might make it. Spoilers are armed. Okay, I meant to put flight spoilers, but we don't even need them anymore. We'll turn them off for now. We'll arm them when we're on final. Yes, sir. This is, again, the training server. We're in the Southern California, SoCal region. We're flying into San Clementine. We took off from Palm Springs. For everybody who just joined us, right now we're about to fly over Catalina Island. We're trying to get there at 6,000 feet. And then we'll make our left turn for our arrival into San Clementine. Let's see, can I set my GPS from here? Yeah, it would be GPS 24. Here comes 6,000. And we're speeding again. Spoilers on.
Southwest 116. You're in an active airspace.
We're in active.
Please contact San
I
Clemente
didn't know San
approach
Clemente
on
approach was online. Pretty cool.
127.05.
Nice. Smash this, bro. Grade 4. I'm only grade 2. I haven't had this for very long. Alright, let's go ahead and contact them. See what they're talking about. Actually, that's not SoCal. It's. Let's see what I'm always interested to see what
November 11 X-ray Tango
approach does, because
different
people control approach differently. Like, not everybody knows what the heck
Lima
they're doing or how to do it.
Is 11 nautical miles east of San Clemente at 1,800 feet. Requesting GPS approach runway 24 at San Clemente. Foxtrot Victor 429 kilo. Reduce speed to 180 knots.
Alright, so surprisingly we made it to 6,000 just in time. We're going to turn spoilers off now.
American 57 Heavy is 22 nautical miles southeast of Catalina at 7,800 feet. Requesting GPS approach runway 24 at San Clemente.
Still thinks we're going to there, so I need to go in and change the active. We're flying the heady now. We'll activate that leg. Come back out here. I'm turning the landing lights on this time early because I forgot to turn them on our takeoff. 137 looks good to heady. I think that's how you say that. Zoom out a little bit. Let's take a look though at our arrival again. We'll brief for our arrival. So again, we're flying to Hetit. I don't know how to say that. And from there, we'll be going to Zupit. I don't know how to say any of these names and endure. Basically, the whole point is we need to be at 3,000 by Jur, and then we need to be at 1,000, I think 700 or 200 at Pompeii. Let's just double check that. Yep, 1,700 at Pompeii, and then 3,000 at Jur. Unpause that. And we should be at our destination in about 5 minutes. After this flight, we'll be flying to, what's the name of that airport again, Gio? Mike Tango Juliet. It's in Mexico. I don't have the papers, so I can't fly there now, but I'll fly there after this flight. We'll pick up papers in San Clementine and get that figured out. Let's go ahead and keep descending. We'll go down to about 4,500. And make a turn to, what was the heading we need to be at? 168. It's a right turn. It's probably going to be like 175 by the time we get on the right track. Looks like we have a few people inbound. Actually, a lot of people inbound. Very busy on the approach today. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planes ahead of us. Wrong way. Oh my gosh, sorry guys for all the rocking, making everybody sick on the plane. We're gonna slow our speed down about 225, maybe even more, because I want to make sure we're separated from these people. I'm surprised approach I mean, they wanted us to, okay, approach is not even on anymore, is it? Of course it's not. Alright, we'll contact tower. I won't say anything yet because they're busy.
Malaysian 002 is on final runway 24, full stop. Delta 4112.
Yes sir, that's me. Future pilot X grade 2 Southwest 116.
Delta 4112 heavy. Line up and wait runway 24. Delta 4112 heavy. Runway 24.
I'm gonna slow down some more for separation. We'll go down to 210.
Takeoff. Runway 24. Delta
and we're about to make a right turn.
Heavy.
Now.
Malaysian 002. Maintain slowest practical speed.
What was it?
Maintain slowest practical speed. Malaysian
and actually we need to go ahead and set that down to 3,000 because that's our next.
511 Mike. Runway 24. Cleared for takeoff.
That's going to be our next waypoint.
November 511 Mike. You're in an active airspace.
Overshot that turn a little bit. Separation looks good in front of us. Separation looks good behind us. Nobody got playing way back there.
Cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared for takeoff.
Make sure we're on
runway
course.
24. November 511
we want to set ourselves up for success and not failure on this approach. Going down to 3,000, we'll make. We're almost there.
November 574 Foxtrot
like literally
Victor
seconds away from getting
runway
a juror.
24.
And the next one I believe was the one. We'll
Victor
go ahead and go to the
429
next.
Oops. Frequency is busy. Please be patient. Indonesia 86.
Keep going too far.
Frequency
All right.
is busy. Please only transmit important messages. San Clemente Tower, Indonesia 86. Inbound on the ILS. Runway 24. San
And
Clemente
go ahead
Tower,
and get.
Indonesia 86.
Let's see. Separation in front of us looks pretty good. I'll slow down a little bit more. I'll go down about 190. And then we'll deploy the flaps.
Cleared for takeoff. Cleared for
We can do
runway
the first couple notches. That's fine. We're not too fast for
November
that.
574 Foxtrot Victor.
Let's take a look at how fast these
Go
guys are
around.
going.
Make right traffic runway 24.
Alright,
San
so the guy ahead of
Clemente
us is only
Tower.
going 100.
Uniform
Oh,
Hotel
they're going slow. I need to
4145
slow
is
down.
22
We're going
nautical
180.
miles to the northeast
They're
at
only going
8,000 feet.
157.
Inbound for
I
landing.
actually do
Requesting
have.
runway 24.
Wow, they're
San
going extremely slow. We
Clemente
gotta slow down a
Tower,
lot.
November 574 Foxtrot
We gotta
Victor
slow down
is
a
2
lot.
nautical miles to the east at 1,600
Hey, gonna arm spoilers.
feet. Inbound for landing. Delta
And
1
wow,
heavy.
we are coming
Hold
up on this
position.
guy right now.
Holding position. Delta 1
I'm
heavy.
gonna drop flaps at
Uniform
about
Hotel
15.
4145. Number 1. Runway 24. Cleared to land. Number 1. Cleared to land. Runway 24. Uniform Hotel
We are
4145.
separation is
San Clemente
non-existent
Tower.
right now. I mean,
India
we're literally
Foxtrot
in formation
Sierra
with these
Mike is
guys ahead of
14
us,
nautical miles
flying
to the
faster
east at
than them.
10,400 feet. Inbound for
How fast are
landing.
they flying?
Requesting runway 24.
140 something. Dang, they're going slow.
Indonesia 86.
I didn't want to have to
Number
go this
1.
slow. We might just
Runway
pass these
24.
guys.
Cleared to land.
Pass below them. Alright, we're gonna put the gear down.
Number 1.
Landing lights
Cleared
are
to land.
on.
Runway 24. Indonesia 86. Delta 1 heavy. Frequency is busy. Please be patient.
We
San
are a little
Clemente
off to
Tower.
the right.
Austrian
To
711 is
the left.
16 nautical miles to the east at 11,100 feet. Inbound for landing.
Today. We appreciate the business and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you.
This is gonna be interesting because we're way too close.
Foxtrot Victor 429 kilo. Maintain
I'm gonna
slowest
calibrate.
practical speed. Maintain slowest practical speed.
So that we
Foxtrot
can
Victor
come in for this
429
landing now.
kilo.
Yeah, we're a little off to the left. I'm gonna go
Delta
ahead
1
and
heavy.
like since we
When
don't even
frequency
have
is
a
busy, please only transmit important messages.
approach, so we're just gonna go ahead and manually control this one all the way, the rest of the way in. Autopilot off.
You're welcome. Delta 1 heavy. Indonesia 86. Please expedite.
This is the tough part, like getting used to controlling the plane with my phone. Like I haven't gotten used to that yet.
Delta 1 heavy. Runway 24. Cleared for takeoff.
We are descending.
Delta 1 heavy. Please expedite. Indonesia 86.
Our speed's
Please
getting a little too
expedite.
fast.
San Clemente Tower. India
down,
Foxtrot
slow.
Sierra Mike is 5 nautical miles to the east at 2,000 feet. Inbound for landing.
140-ish.
Requesting
We're gonna go down
runway
to flaps
24.
25 now.
Stand by. Delta 1 heavy. San Clemente Tower.
Gear is
Austrian
out.
711 is 12 nautical miles to the east at 9,300 feet.
I wish they had the
Inbound for
pappy
landing.
lights too, so I
Requesting
can
runway
kind
24.
of judge
Delta
if
1
I'm high enough.
heavy.
I don't use
Hold
the other
position.
assists, those red
Holding
square
position.
things that a lot of
Delta
people use. I
1
don't like
heavy.
to use those.
Foxtrot Victor 429 kilo is on final runway 24. Touch and go. November 39 Golf
feel like we
Romeo
might be
is on final
short.
runway
I'm gonna put the
24.
nose up
Touch and
a
go.
little bit.
Foxtrot Victor 429 kilo.
We're lined up pretty good,
runway
though.
24. Cleared to land.
Thank you for that
Number
sub,
1,
smash it.
Cleared to
Appreciate
land.
that, man.
Runway
Thank y'all again for
24.
watching.
Foxtrot
I'm gonna
Victor
check in back with
429
y'all once we land. I
kilo.
want to make sure I focus on
American
this. And what is
57
that?
heavy. Limited airspace. Please contact San Clemente Tower.
This is
on
so weird. I haven't even heard
126.75.
from Tower.
San Clemente Tower.
So we're just gonna
India
land.
Foxtrot Sierra Mike. Inbound on the ILS.
And now we're gonna
Runway
switch to
24.
full.
India Foxtrot Sierra Mike.
Looking
Number
good.
2. Runway
Down a
24.
little
Cleared
bit.
to land. San Clemente Tower. American
Spoilers are
57
armed, so
heavy
it
is
shouldn't
1
be a
nautical
problem.
miles to the east at 400 feet. Inbound for landing. Number 2.
A little bit
Cleared
off
to
of the
land.
center
Runway
line.
24. India Foxtrot
Flare it
Sierra
just a
Mike.
little bit.
India
We're just gonna
Foxtrot
fly through
Sierra
that guy
Mike.
now.
Number 1.
Come on.
Runway
Drop
24.
it, drop it.
Cleared
Oh,
to
crap.
land. American 57
No,
heavy.
I forgot to turn off
Frequency
the
is
speed.
busy.
Come on, put it
Please
down,
be
put it down,
patient.
put it down,
November 39
put it
Golf
down.
Romeo. Frequency is busy. Please
And we're
be
down.
patient.
Reverses
Austrian
deployed.
711. Hold
A
position.
little bit rough of a landing. I think we landed on the
Golf
left.
Romeo is
on
on
that
final
left
runway
tire.
24.
Let's
Touch
go ahead and
and
get
go.
off of this runway
Number 1.
ASAP.
Cleared to land.
Where
Runway
is the exit?
24. India Foxtrot Sierra Mike. American 57
looks like
heavy.
there is no ground
Please expedite.
on
San
line, so
Clemente
we're just gonna
Tower.
exit as soon
November
as we
591
see one.
Papa Bravo is 24
I don't
nautical
see it. We
miles
might
to
have
the
passed the
east at
exit. There's one. There's the
10,600 feet.
Technics.
Inbound for landing.
Taxiway.
San Clemente Tower. Delta 1 heavy. Ready for takeoff.
Give
at
a little
runway
power so we can
24.
expedite this
Remaining in the pattern.
exit.
San Clemente
Spoilers are
Tower.
going to turn them
Austrian
off.
711 is 7 nautical miles to
And
the
welcome
east at
to San
4,800
Clementine
feet.
Island.
Inbound for landing. Delta 1 heavy. Line up and wait runway 24. Line up and wait runway 24. Delta 1 heavy. Delta 1 heavy. Line up and wait runway 24. Going around. India Foxtrot Sierra Mike. Delta 1 heavy. Runway 24.
A little sketchy on the approach for
immediate
sure.
takeoff. Unable
A little
pattern
sketchy.
work. Cleared for
But
takeoff. Runway 24.
we
Delta
got down. I
1
wish
heavy.
when you're online, I
San
wish we could kind of like
Clemente Tower.
hop offline and like watch
Foxtrot
where you're landing.
is 26 nautical
But
miles to the
we
east
can't
at
do that. So let's do
3,600 feet.
one more
Inbound
thing.
for
We're
landing.
gonna jump outside
Requesting runway
or
24.
just jump to the
Austrian
wing view, I guess.
711. Number 1. Runway
Where is it?
24. Clear to
And,
land. Number 1.
bring our
Clear
flaps
to
back up.
land. Runway 24.
It is true you don't want to have your
Austrian
flaps up while
711.
taxiing.
November 39 Golf Romeo.
parking.
Number 2. Runway 24. Clear to land. November
Delta
39
Heavy
Golf
taking off.
Romeo.
Looks like
Maintain
a
slowest practical
787.
speed. Cathay 117. You're in
All right,
active airspace.
so,
Please contact San Clemente Tower
let's
on
see.
126.75.
I don't really want to park.
San Clemente Tower, Cathay 117. Ready for takeoff
anybody
at
behind
runway
us?
24. Remaining in the pattern. Cathay
We're turning our
117.
landing lights off. We don't
Frequency
need
is
those at the
busy.
moment.
Please be patient. San Clemente Tower, November 265 Foxtrot is 23 nautical miles to the east at 3,500 feet. Inbound for landing. Requesting runway 24.
I'll make a quick
San
stop.
Clemente Tower, Cathay
I'll get some
117.
water, and
Ready
then
for
and
takeoff
then we'll
at
fly
runway
over
24.
to
Remaining
Mexico
in the pattern.
because
Cathay
GL Aviation is going to be
117. Hold position. Number 3. Cleared to
controlling
land.
over there. Oh my
Runway
God, look at
24.
that. That's a wreck
Uniform
happened. Look at
Hotel
that.
4145.
Crash landed
San
Austrian
Clemente
711.
Tower, India Foxtrot Sierra Mike. Inbound
At least
on
I
the
think he
ILS.
crashed.
Runway
It looks like he
24.
crashed.
India Foxtrot Sierra Mike. Number 4. Runway 24. Clear to land. Number 4. Clear to land. Runway 24. India Foxtrot Sierra Mike. November 265
Wait, are y'all gonna be at in Mexico, or are you
change.
gonna be at
November
Amsterdam?
265 Foxtrot.
Oh God, I
Frequency
hate
is
when that
busy.
happens.
Please be patient.
It's
Going
such a
around.
weird
November
parking
265
area.
Foxtrot. San Clemente Tower.
Ooh, that thing just
November
swung around.
265
That thing
Foxtrot.
just
Foxtrot
swung
is
around. Why are we
18
going
nautical
backwards?
miles to the east at 3,500 feet.
Why are we
Inbound
going
for
backwards?
landing. Requesting runway 24. Uniform Hotel
What I'm gonna do, I'm just
4145.
gonna
Please
forget.
expedite.
Oh, there's no power.
Cathay
Give some power. I'll
117.
just turn
Runway
around so we can
24.
kind of point
Cleared
ourselves
for
back
immediate takeoff.
out here, and I'll
Unable
kind of like
pattern
back
work.
in.
San Clemente
I know it's
Tower.
very unrealistic,
November
but it's kind of
265
back
Foxtrot is
I'm gonna
16
switch
nautical
to
miles to the east at
Pushback.
3,500 feet. Inbound for landing. Requesting runway 24. San Clemente Tower. November 591 Papa Bravo is 12 nautical miles to the east at 4,900 feet. Inbound
Yeah, I
for
can't get in
landing.
the expert server yet. I'm
November
only grade 2.
265 Foxtrot. Please expedite. November 265 Foxtrot.
I've only been
Hold
playing this
position.
for a short
Holding
time.
position. November 265
At least in
Foxtrot.
multiplayer.
San Clemente Tower. Sounds Air
And also, I kind of like stopped playing for like a
1459
month,
heavy.
and I just got back
Inbound on
into
the
it.
ILS. Runway 24. Cleared for takeoff.
All right,
Runway
strip lights
24.
off.
Cathay 117.
Push back and stop.
November 591 Papa Bravo.
We'll jump back
Number 1.
in the
Runway
cockpit.
24. Cleared to
Get
land.
everything turned. I wish you could actually do a
November
code in
25
Dark
X-ray
Star.
Quebec.
That'd be cool
Requesting
too. But,
departure
hey, this
to
is
the
not
east.
explained.
Sounds Air
Or P3 FSX.
1,459 heavy. Number
Brakes
2.
are on, gears up.
Runway 24. Clear to
Looking good.
land.
All right, so we're gonna be
November
flying
25
to.
X-ray
Let
Quebec.
me
Number
check
2.
y'all's messages
Runway
real quick.
24. Clear to land. Number 2. Clear to land. Runway 24. November 25 X-ray Quebec. November 265 Foxtrot. Number 3. Runway 24. Clear to land. Number 3. Clear to land. Runway 24. November 265 Foxtrot. Papa Echo 5.
All right, so let's take a
Frequency
vote.
change approved.
From everybody
Good
watching, let's
day.
take a vote.
Delta
We'll either fly
276 heavy
to,
is on final runway 24.
from San
Full stop.
Clementine,
Delta
which will keep us on the
276
same.
heavy. Roger.
That keep us here from San Clementine to over here. What's this place called? Oh, Tijuana, Mexico.
Sounds
Where,
Air
General
1459 heavy. Please
Alberlado El
expedite.
Rodriguez is tower controller.
Sounds
or,
Air 1459
we'll
heavy.
fly
Number
to,
1.
I'm getting
Runway
some votes
24.
for Amsterdam,
Clear to
EHAM.
land. Number 1. Clear to
Which I
land.
actually do enjoy
Runway 24.
Amsterdam.
Sounds Air 1459
And how'd
heavy.
you get banned? How did you get banned from Infinite Flight?
November 25 X-ray Quebec. Number 2. Runway 24. Clear to land.
Which airport? Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. This This is funny though.
November 591
The
Papa
comment was this
Bravo.
airport is
Number
not
3,
for these type of
runway
aircraft. It's
24,
funny because people are
clear
landing
to land.
747s,
Number 2,
787s,
clear to
all these
land.
huge
Runway
aircraft
24, November
at this
25
airport. And this is
X-ray
actually a
Quebec.
very small
Number
airport.
3,
So
clear
this
to
is not
land.
really, it's not like an
Runway
international
24,
airport. It's not really
November
made
591
to,
Papa Bravo.
you know,
November
for big
265
airliners to come
Foxtrot
in like that.
Foxtrot. Number
But
4,
yet we do
runway
it on here.
24, clear to land. Number 4, clear to land. Runway 24, November
It's a
265
military base.
Foxtrot
You know, I actually
Foxtrot.
didn't know that.
November 228 Oscar Victor.
And yeah, I'm really hyped
You're
for the
in an
global
active airspace.
update too. I
Please
can't wait.
contact San Clemente Tower
I don't
on
know when it's coming out. Apparently, I heard that they're doing
126.75.
beta testing
Delta
now,
276
but I don't know what else to
Heavy.
do.
Number 6, runway 24, clear to land. November 228 Oscar Victor. You're in an active airspace. Please contact San Clemente Tower on 126.75. Number 6, clear to land. Runway 24.
All right, I don't have anybody
Delta
else requesting any
276
places to
Heavy.
fly, so I guess we'll be flying from Amsterdam next. So that means we need to leave here. I think I need to download
November
Amsterdam first.
265
I don't think I
Foxtrot
have it
Foxtrot.
downloaded.
Maintain slowest practical speed.
So we'll jump out of this. We'll end the
Maintain
flight.
slowest practical speed. November
I got one
265
violation that time.
Foxtrot Foxtrot.
So yeah, like, as you can see, we're grade 2 still. And we'll go over here. I need to download Amsterdam. Shouldn't take long. Nice. So we have Geo Aviation, your ground and tower ATC at EHAM. Is that true? All right, done. That was fast. All right, so I guess we'll go to Schiphol. Actually, you know what's really cool? I'm really glad we're flying out of EHAM because I actually flew there before in real life, and it's a really nice airport. I never know where to park. I've also flew there in X-plane. It was a very fun flight. I forgot where I flew from. I think I flew from London Gatwick to Amsterdam, or Amsterdam Schiphol. I can't pronounce how they say it, like with the accent. Well, we definitely won't be Southwest because Southwest does not fly there. Let's do this. I got a new plane earlier this week. I got the 787. I know this is like an overused plane on this game, but I'm new to this, and this is my personal favorite plane to fly. So we will be flying the 787-900 Dreamliner. And if you've never flown on this plane in real life, like if you've never been a passenger on this plane, it is the best plane to fly on. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not the best ever, because I know Emirates has some really nice stuff. But as far as planes that I've been on, because I haven't been on an Emirates flight or A380, anything like that, but the 787 is my favorite plane to fly on. It's so comfortable. And if you get first class, it's bomb. All right, so what airline should we fly? I usually fly United. I think United flies into actually, I know that United flies in Amsterdam because I flew United to Amsterdam. I believe American Airlines also flies into there. KLM, Latam. That's a Brazilian airline. Qantas. We'll just do United because I can't decide, and I'm from America, so let's use an American airline. So we hit OK. We also need to change our call sign now because now we're not Southwest, we're now United. There it is. United, we're not heavy. I'll say this, one thing that really annoys me is when people use heavy on their call sign. I'm like, do you even know what that means? Or when they use super, or when they use flight of 2, and they're not even like, you know what I mean? Like that annoys me. Because a lot of people don't know what it means. They just pick it because maybe it sounds cool, I guess. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So we got to plot out our flight plan. So we go ahead and jump in. We're loading in.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome aboard from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. I want to thank all of you for being with us today. We're just getting the last of the luggage stowed on board, and we should be departing on time in just a few minutes. I will be speaking to you again later on, so thanks again and enjoy the flight.
Welcome to the beautiful 787 Dreamliner. Let's get outside and take a look at this. All right, what time is it in Amsterdam right now? Does anybody know? So I'm pretty sure it's not morning. It's like what, evening probably. We'll switch to daytime. We'll switch to noon. I think it's evening. It's probably like sunset. Yeah. So it's afternoon. It's 3 o'clock. It's Low visibility out here. Pretty cool. I can dig it. Let's go ahead and switch to EHAM ground. And, ooh, we got some good traffic out here. And what we'll do is we'll jump into the map view and say, where are we flying again? We said EDDL. What is EDDL? Where is that? Where is EDDL? Echo Delta Delta Lima. I see Brussels is online. I need y'all's help. Where is this airport we're flying to? Just give me 1 second, smash it. I'm gonna take a look outside after I find the airport. Oh, wait, did we say EDDL or EDDG? Is it a uncontrolled airport? Yeah, sure, I can copy your flight plan. Who are you? Where are you? Which one is you? No problem, Geo Aviation, I understand you're busy.
Ready for pushback.
Is that you right there in the, what's that?
Schiffel
What is that?
November
North Shuttle?
692 Whiskey
787,
Bravo.
is that you?
Ready for pushback. November 693 Oscar Mike. Pushback approved. November 692 Whiskey Bravo.
You said you were right in
Pushback
front of me.
approved.
So I
Pushback
assume
approved. November 692 Whiskey
Wing,
Bravo.
North Shuttle
Pushback
53.
approved. November 693 Oscar Mike.
Please confirm that that is you so that I can copy your flight plan.
Schiffel ground. November 693 Oscar Mike. Ready for pushback.
This plane is way too big for this parking spot.
November 693
Man,
Oscar
I really
Mike.
love the
Pushback
787.
approved.
It is a beautiful
Pushback
plane.
approved.
Look at
November
that.
693 Oscar Mike.
I can just sit here and rotate the whole time and just enjoy the view. Seriously. Okay, no smoking, seatbelt signs on. Alright, you're not replying, so I'm just gonna keep looking for EDDL. I don't know if that's you in front of me.
Schiffel ground. November 692 Whiskey
Let's take a look.
Bravo. Ready to taxi.
Might have to just look
Schiffel
on my
ground.
computer.
Lufthansa 8262. Ready
we're
for
flying
pushback.
from
November
EHAM.
692 Whiskey Bravo.
I should use,
Taxi
what's the
to
name of
runway
that website?
36 Center. Contact tower
flight,
when ready.
that
Taxiing
was
to runway 36 Center.
The one I
November
always use for
692
X-ray.
Whiskey Bravo. Lufthansa 8262. Pushback approved. Schiffel ground. Air Baltic 501.
Dusseldorf
Ready for pushback.
Airport is the
Air
name
Baltic
of the
501.
EDDL. It's all the way
Pushback
on
approved.
the bottom.
Schiffel ground.
Yikes.
November 536 Sierra Hotel. Ready to taxi.
Dusseldorf.
Pushback
That's such a
approved.
funny name.
Air Baltic
I don't
501.
see it.
November 536 Sierra Hotel. Taxi to runway 36 Center.
Does
Contact
anybody
tower when
know
ready.
where Echo Delta Delta
Schiffel
Lima
ground.
is?
Indonesia
Please.
21.
Oh wait, is that it right there?
Ready for pushback.
That
Schiffel
is
ground.
it. Okay, it was just
Lufthansa
blocked by all the freaking
8262.
planes on top of it. That's why I
Ready to
couldn't see
taxi.
it. Okay,
Taxiing
cool.
to runway 36 Center. November 536
All right, well,
Sierra Hotel.
let's see.
Indonesia 21. Pushback approved.
I think
Pushback
you said you
approved.
had a flight plan
Indonesia
already
21.
made.
Lufthansa
somewhere, and this is not it,
8262.
that's
Taxi to
definitely-
runway
that's not you.
36 Center. Contact
you?
tower when ready. Schiffel ground.
Oh, all right, we're gonna make our own
Indonesia
flight plan.
21.
All right,
Ready to
so
taxi to
looks
runway
like
24.
the active runway
Indonesia
is
21. Taxi
27,
to runway
or
36
is it?
Center. Contact tower when ready.
That's the green runway, but looks like somebody just took off of
Schiffel
24, so
ground.
I'll assume we're
Sierra
taking off of
Victor
24.
Tango Sierra 141. Ready
Go
for
ahead and start
pushback.
creating our
Sierra Victor Tango Sierra 141.
flight plan.
Pushback
We'll
approved.
assume
Schiffel
we will
ground.
assume
Indonesia 21.
that we're taking
Ready
off
to taxi
of
to runway 18 Center. Schiffel ground.
24, so you
November
say you're done,
693
so-
Oscar Mike. Ready to taxi. Pushback approved. Sierra
Okay,
Victor
cool.
Tango
Yeah, we'll copy your
Sierra
flight plan. I
141.
really appreciate
Indonesia
that.
21.
No Shuttle
Taxi to
53. I'll
runway
copy that
36
flight
Center.
plan and
Contact tower when ready.
did it copy?
Schiffel ground.
Did it do it?
November 693 Oscar
it is.
Mike. Ready to taxi.
Looking good. Beautiful
November
flight plan. Like it.
693 Oscar Mike.
Like it. All right.
Taxi to
Cool.
runway
That
24.
saves us so much time.
Contact tower when ready.
So now we have our
Schiffel
flight
ground.
plan. We have an idea of where we're
Indonesia
going.
21. Ready to
what we're
taxi
doing.
to runway 24.
How long is
Taxiing
this
to
flight?
runway
Like, how
24.
far is that really?
November 693
So I'm
Oscar
thinking
Mike. Indonesia
We'll probably do
21.
about the
Taxi
same
to runway
cruising
36
altitude.
center.
I don't think we even need to go that
Contact
high, because this
tower
looks
when
pretty
ready.
short, actually.
Schiphol ground.
Probably go to like
Indonesia
14 to
27.
12,000 feet.
Ready for pushback. Schiphol ground. November 693 Oscar Mike.
Yeah.
Ready to taxi.
Yeah, we'll do
Schiphol ground.
14,000
North Shuttle 53.
on this route.
Ready for pushback.
Alright,
Schiphol
center the map.
ground.
We'll jump back in the
November
cockpit
Charlie
and get ready.
1549 heavy.
Strobe
Ready
lights
for
on, let
pushback.
everybody know we're getting ready
November
to move.
693 Oscar Mike.
We're going to go ahead,
Taxi
since
to
they're
runway
pretty busy
24.
around here, we'll go ahead and
Contact
start
tower when ready.
contacting
North
ground
Shuttle
and request
53.
pushback
Pushback
so that
approved.
we can get
Taxiing to
our
runway
runway
24. November
instructions
693
and get this thing
Oscar
going.
Mike. Indonesia 27. Pushback approved. November Charlie 1549 heavy.
I'm just
Pushback
so,
approved.
it's just so crazy how freaking
Pushback
beautiful this
approved.
plane is.
November Charlie 1549
Man.
heavy.
Alright, beautiful
Schiphol
wing
ground.
view. Alright, pushback
November
is approved.
693 Oscar Mike. Ready to taxi.
Alright, let's
Schiphol
go ahead and push
ground.
back so we can
American
get the engine
80
started.
heavy. Ready for pushback. Schiphol ground.
Did he tell us
Mike
what, he
Tango
didn't tell us
Delta
what runway he was
70
going to assign us to. That's
Super.
okay, we
Ready
already
for
know.
pushback.
Basically,
American
we're
80 heavy.
Alright, so North
Pushback
Shuttle
approved.
53, right
November
there, is
693
going to be
Oscar Mike. Taxi
flying
to
with us
runway
today.
24. Contact
So,
tower when ready.
welcome aboard,
United
everybody.
116.
If you have just tuned
Pushback
in,
approved. Mike Tango
thanks
Delta 70
for
Super.
flying
Pushback
with us.
approved. Pushback
Today we are
approved.
United
116.
116, so what you're going to hear on the
Pushback
ATC,
Mike
but
Tango
as
Delta
far as I'm concerned, we
70
are
Super.
United
Stand by.
116.
Sierra
116
Victor
is always
Tango
going to
Sierra
usually be
141.
my call sign,
Schiphol
so if you ever
ground.
see me online,
November
if you
Charlie
ever see anybody using 116,
1549
it
heavy.
might
Ready to
be me, 'cause
taxi
I'm
to
usually the one
runway
who uses
36
that,
center.
no
November
matter what
Charlie
airline I fly on, so
1549 heavy.
United
Taxi
116,
to runway
Southwest
36
116,
center. Contact
and so
tower when
forth.
ready. Taxiing to runway 36 center. November Charlie 1549 heavy. Schiphol ground. Mike Tango Delta 70 Super.
Alright, Smasher
Ready
says
to
he's going to be
taxi.
flying 210.
Mike Tango Delta 70
okay.
Super. Taxi to
So
runway
we will fly
36
at 19,
center.
19 or
Contact tower
0.
when ready.
We'll stay a
Pushback
couple thousand
approved.
feet below you.
Indonesia 27. Stand by. Sierra Victor Tango
We don't
Sierra
interfere in
141.
your
Schiphol ground.
flight either.
Indonesia 791.
Alright, I
Ready
think
for
that's far
pushback.
enough. Hit the brakes.
Indonesia 791.
Pushback stopped.
Pushback approved.
Go ahead and
Pushback
request
approved.
taxi. Like I said, it's pretty
Indonesia
busy today. We'll
791.
active runway.
Taxiing to runway 24. November 693 Oscar Mike. Schiphol ground. North Shuttle 53.
I'm
Ready to
going
taxi
to,
runway
let's see,
24.
taxi to runway
Schiphol
36
ground.
center.
Sierra Victor
Contact tower
Tango
ready.
Sierra
Where is that?
141.
Where's 36
Ready to
center?
taxi to
That's not
runway
where I was expecting to
36
take off.
center.
Okay, whoa, what's
Schiphol
over there?
ground. United 116. Ready
Alright
to
then.
taxi. Sierra Victor Tango Sierra 141. Taxi to runway 36 center.
Which way
Contact
is that
tower
to
when
us?
ready.
sure
Schiphol
we
ground.
taxi the right way.
Indonesia 92. Ready
That's
to taxi.
directly ahead of
Schiphol
us.
ground. Indonesia
So we
21.
zoom out.
Ready to taxi to runway 24. United
That's
116.
to our left. So we actually
Taxi
need
to
we
runway
actually,
36
whoa.
center. Contact
Okay,
tower when
so
ready.
if we
Schiphol
follow
ground. North Shuttle
the
53.
airport, so those
Ready
gray
to
areas
taxi to runway
are
24.
terminal.
Taxi
So we
into
actually need to
runway
push back
36
more.
center.
So
United
we need to turn around. I pushed
116.
back facing the wrong direction.
November
I believe you
693
did too,
Oscar
North
Mike.
Shuttle. You can
Cross
still probably
runway
make that turn.
24.
But I need to
Crossing
turn
runway
around, so we're
24.
going to have to taxi
November 693
over
Oscar
there
Mike.
behind us.
Indonesia
So I'll make a
92. Taxi to runway 36 center. Contact tower when ready. North Shuttle 53. Taxi
it doesn't
to
matter,
runway
man.
36
Whoever
center.
gets there first. It looks like
Contact
you're
tower
closer,
when
so how
ready.
about you go first,
Schiphol ground.
smash it,
Indonesia
and
27.
then I will
Ready
follow
to taxi.
along with you.
Taxiing to runway 36 center. Indonesia 92. Indonesia 27. Taxi
Alright, we'll
to
make a
runway
right turn off of
36 center.
36 center. Sounds
Contact
good.
tower when ready. Indonesia
Alright, stop
21.
pushback. Let's go ahead
Taxi
and
to
start
runway
going
36
because, like I said,
center.
we're
Contact
have a
tower
pretty
when
long
ready.
taxi today.
Taxiing to runway
Was not
36
expecting
center.
36 center.
Indonesia 27. Schiphol ground. Indonesia 791. Ready to taxi to runway 36 center. Indonesia
actually now to our left.
791. Taxi
So we're
to
gonna follow
runway
these lines
36
out.
center. Contact tower when ready. Taxi
Am
into
I
runway
closer or is
36
he
center.
closer?
Sierra Victor Tango Sierra
Angle to
141.
begin.
Taxiing to runway 36
What I need to do is I need to
center.
pull up the charts
Indonesia
for
791.
Amsterdam should pull, because 36 center is off of our, to the rear, to our left wing. So we technically fly straight, not fly straight, we'll taxi directly ahead of us and make a left turn over there on those runways. And I think I am going to pull up on my laptop in front of me. What's going on, Arian Dash? Welcome aboard. I'm going to
Schiphol ground. Indonesia 27. Ready to taxi to runway
airport charts for
24.
Amsterdam. I'm also going to search and find our arrival airport so that we can
Indonesia
find out what our
27. Taxi to runway 36 center.
altitudes need to
Contact
be.
tower when
How
ready.
fast are we going? 15 knots.
Schiffel ground.
And I'm gonna change up the
Ready
safety
to
video.
taxi to
We're
runway
not
24.
flying Emirates, but I really like their safety video, so
North
stand
Shuttle
by.
53. Taxi to runway 24. Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 24. North Shuttle 53.
During today's flight, you can enjoy ice.
Schiphol ground. Indonesia 21. Ready to taxi to runway 24. Schiphol ground. Indonesia 92. Ready to taxi to runway 04. Indonesia 21. Taxi to runway 24. Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 24. Indonesia 21. Indonesia 92. Taxi to runway 36 center. Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 36 center. Indonesia 92. I'm sorry. Sierra Victor Tango Sierra 141. Schiphol ground. Sierra Victor Tango Sierra 141. Ready for pushback. Schiphol ground. Indonesia 27. Ready to taxi to runway 24. I'm sorry. Sierra Victor Tango Sierra 141. Schiphol ground. Sierra Victor Tango Sierra 141. Ready to taxi to runway 24. Sierra Victor Tango Sierra 141. Taxi to runway 36 center. Contact tower when ready. Indonesia 27. Taxi to runway 36 center. Contact tower when ready. Schiphol ground. Sierra Victor Tango Sierra 141. Ready to taxi to runway 24. Schiphol ground. Orange 116. Ready for pushback. Sierra Victor Tango Sierra 141. Taxi to runway 36 center. Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 36 center. Indonesia 27. Schiphol ground. November 624 Victor Foxtrot. Ready for pushback. Schiphol ground. Sierra Victor Tango Sierra 141. Ready to taxi to runway 24. November 624 Victor Foxtrot. Pushback approved. Sierra Victor Tango Sierra 141. Taxi to runway 36 center. Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 36 center. Sierra Victor Tango Sierra 141.
We'll be taxiing for the next couple minutes. I'll let you know when we'll be ready for departure. For now, chill and start your video. You know, for now, just chill and start your movie.
Schiphol ground. Lima November India 768 Super. Ready for pushback. Lima
Nice.
November
I like how
India
ground active says
768
GL
Super.
motivation.
Pushback approved. Pushback approved. Lima November India 768
You went the wrong way. Aircraft number for me is United 116 or 116, and Smash It is also with us.
November
And I believe his aircraft number is North Shuttle
change.
53.
Ground. November 624
And
Victor
GL
Foxtrot.
Aviation
Ready to taxi.
is
Orange 116.
I think he's our ground controller. Yeah, he's our ground controller right now. So right now we're on his frequency.
116. November 624 Victor Foxtrot. Taxi to runway 36 center. Contact tower when ready.
And we are at Amsterdam Schiphol. I think I'm saying that right. I'm not sure. I was gonna pull up the charts for the airport, but we don't really need it. I've pretty much found my way around. It looks like Smash It did need the charts because he went the wrong way. But I will pull up the charts in a second for our destination airport, which is Echo Delta Delta Lima, and I don't remember the name of that city. And we're going too fast again. It's a little less power.
Schiphol ground. Lima November India 768 Super. Ready to taxi. Lima November India 768 Super. Taxi to runway 36 center.
Where is North Shuttle 53? I don't see you. We're almost there. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure. Let's take another look around because we're actually waiting on someone. I think, yeah, there you are, way over there. So we're basically lined up. So I guess I'll be going first. So I'll continue, and then you'll line up behind me. Looks like I don't see another aircraft on my side.
Ground. Lima November India 768 Super.
Alright, so we're going to try to do better on this departure. We're going to try to follow instructions. I don't have the checklist in front of me right now, but we're going to go by memory. So we have our flaps set.
Lima November India 768 Super.
I'm not going to worry about trim at the moment. Actually, I haven't even checked the METAR.
Schiffel
I need to check the METAR.
Orange 116.
Altitude is going to be 190. I mean 19. Yeah, flight level 190. That's 19,000.
Orange 116.
I mean, sorry, 19,000, not
runway
19,000.
36 center. Contact tower when ready.
Or actually, that's the same thing.
Taxi into runway 36 center. Orange 116.
Again, we'll be making a right turn after we take off of 36 center. We're going to go ahead and let's see. We're about to hold short the runway. GL should be giving us a frequency change pretty soon to go on the tower. I think tower's online. Yeah, tower's online.
Schiffel ground. November 993.
There he is,
November
North Shuttle 53.
Ready for
He's a grade 4.
pushback.
So he's supposed to be the veteran in this. Oh God, turn. There we go. Now we're holding short runway 36 center.
Schiffel ground. November 993 November Golf. Ready for pushback.
So,
November
I know he's busy, but we're going to go ahead
Golf.
and request that we get a
Pushback
frequency
approved.
change.
United 116. Request frequency change. Pushback approved. November 993 November Golf. Schiffel ground. Kilo Lima Mike 65. Ready to taxi.
Screenshot that.
November 693 Oscar Mike. Pushback approved. Pushback approved. November 693 Oscar Mike. United 116. Request frequency change. United 116. You're in an active airspace. Please contact Schiffel Tower on 119.22. Schiffel Tower, United 116, ready for takeoff at runway 36 center, departing east. United 116, runway 36 center, cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 36 center, United 116. North Shuttle 53, line up and wait runway 36 center. Line up and wait runway 36 center, North Shuttle 53. Schiffel Tower, Speedbird 18 is 20 nautical miles to the south at 8,500 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 36 right. Schiffel Unicum, November 993 November Golf, taxiing to runway 36 left. Schiffel Unicum, Speedbird 18 is 17 nautical miles to the south at 6,300 feet, inbound for landing, will make straight in for runway 36 right. Schiffel Unicum, November 624 Victor Foxtrot, taxiing to runway 36 left. Schiffel Unicum, November 693 Oscar Mike, taxiing to runway 22. Schiffel Unicum, November 233 Alpha Alpha, taxiing to runway 24. Schiffel Unicum, Orange 116 is taking off runway 24, departing south. Schiphol Unicum, Indonesia 516 Super, taxiing to runway 24. Schiphol Unicum, November 693 Oscar Mike, taxiing to runway 22. Schiphol Unicum, Papa Alpha Uniform Lima, taxiing to runway 24. Schiphol Unicum, November 693 Oscar Mike, taxiing to runway 22. Schiphol Unicum, November 624 Victor Foxtrot, taxiing to runway 04. Schiphol Unicum, Speedbird 18 is on final, runway 36 right. Schiphol Unicum, Orange 116 is taking off runway 36 center, departing straight out.
Check, check. Can you? Sorry about that, guys. But I guess when I locked my phone on accident, sound went away.
Juliet Whiskey is 13 nautical miles to the south at 3,100 feet. Inbound for
landing. Yeah, it's fixed.
We'll make straight in for runway 36
Yeah, again, sorry about that, guys. Flaps up. When I accidentally hit that wrong button and turned my phone basically off. When I locked my phone, I guess it kind of messed up some of the audio sync and things like that. So I think we got it fixed now. We're good. Thank y'all for letting me know, because I honestly would not have even known that my sound wasn't working if you didn't say anything. So I really appreciate that. So all right. And in the moment I couldn't do anything because I was in the middle of taking off. I didn't want to hog the runway. So all right. So we're going to level up. Well, not level up. We're going to kind of reach up for 10,000 for now. Kind of as our transition height, we're going to go ahead and circle the runway, and we'll fly back. We'll circle the runway and we'll fly back and kind of jump back over, I don't know, down here on the south, maybe at Lecco. So we'll fly south from here. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and create a direct route. There. And we'll keep flight plan, so that way we actually know what heading we need to fly to get there. So that's at 195, 196, probably, oh,
November 192 Juliet Whiskey is on final.
And thanks again for y'all's patience. Didn't know that I had lost sound. So I think we're all back and good now. If you were watching, you saw, I don't know, like for some reason I was trying to turn the rudder to make the plane turn its nose wheel so we can get on the runway, and like I thought I was pressing the, tapping the rudder, and it wasn't happening, so I was going straight, and so I drove off the runway when I entered the runway. And I think Tower might have got pissed at me because they logged off as soon as I took off. But we're all good now. We did overspeed a little bit on departure too, so we got a violation for that, which sucks. But what are you gonna do? Thanks for confirming that you can hear me.
Indonesia 516 Super is taking off runway 24, departing east.
Departure also. I think that's you right there. No. Who is that? Orange 116? That's not you. Oh, maybe it's this one. Nope, that's not you either. Where'd you go?
Schiphol Unicum.
I see two planes leaving behind me.
Victor Foxtrot is taking off runway 04, remaining in the pattern.
Flying over our ham. Where's that? I don't know what that is, bro. I'm not used to this area, so I'm not very knowledgeable of where all the waypoints are and stuff. EHAM. Oh, okay, you're right over there. All right, cool. I'm not too far ahead of you. We're gonna kind of go to 10,000. From 10,000, we'll transition up to our cruising altitude of 190. Flight level 190.
Request traffic advisories. Schiphol Unicum, November 192 Juliet Whiskey is on final. Runway 36 right.
Alright, flaps are up, gear is up, landing lights are off.
Speedbird 18 is on final.
That's basically all we can do. After takeoff checklist complete. Dope, I see you on the map. Alright. Let's focus on the rest on this. Let's focus on this climb.
flight deck. I will be turning off the seatbelt signs shortly. We've got a top-notch cabin crew to serve you, and they should be able to begin that great service very soon.
Alright, we'll climb at about, I don't know, 2,000 feet per minute. 2,000. That's good, that works. This is a really fast plane. We can also speed up now too because we're above 10,000. We'll go to about 310. 22 minutes to our destination. That's going to drop because we're changing our speed run. Take a look outside and enjoy the view. Wow, visibility is non-existent out here. I like it though. I like it a lot. I wish that infinite flight would render clouds. That'd be really cool. This is a really cool game, but like it has a long way to go. And I know they're working on it. So the good thing is that they're actually working on it. I hate when like people put out an app or a game and then never freaking change it. Like they just leave it as is. It doesn't actually grow. You know, the community is going to constantly want more. And so you got to continue to grow. You got to continue to make it better. All right, we're making a left turn of heading 102 in less than a minute. Flying over Speedbird right now. So I think we can go ahead and make a turn now. It's not that sharp, but it's kind of sharp. Alright, and then from there, that'll be our longest leg, it looks like, and it'll take us all the way down to our arrival. Cool. Apparently the next update will add clouds. That's dope. I'm excited about that. That's one thing I miss on here is clouds. And this thing does not turn very sharp. I'm going to make it turn on my own. So I'm going to turn off heading mode and we'll rotate it ourselves and make a little bit sharper of a turn. I would like to be as close to that line as possible. Don't want to bank too much. You hear the sign, bank angle. Alright, we need to be flying. What is the heading we need to fly? 101. Oh, there it is. Oh, I'll go ahead and kind of overshoot it and I'll turn it back.
Schiffel Unicum, Mike Tango Delta 70 Super, going around.
Radial. Like so. Alright, I'll hit heading. Line it up once again. Too far. And we're about 4,000 feet from our top of climb. Everything's looking good so far. Our next waypoint is in 11 minutes. The waypoint is called Delta Lima 421. So we need to do those. We need to find out where our top of this thing is. Dope, making a virtual airline. Pretty cool. I've actually kind of been looking for a virtual airline for infinite flight. I'm already in a virtual airline on X-Plane. I've been part of that for probably a little bit over a year now. I forgot how many hours I have. I could probably check. I have a good amount of hours. I've ranked up to I think what they call flight captain, I believe. Yeah, man, let me know. I mean, you've been pretty helpful so far, and I've been wanting to get involved with some other people who also play infinite flight. You know, it's more fun when you're able to fly with a community of people rather than just fly alone all the time. It's one reason why flying on multiplayer is a little bit more enjoyable, because you don't feel like you're just flying from point A to point B all by yourself all the time. I mean, sometimes I don't mind flying by myself, but I would enjoy flying with other people from time to time. You know, if we want to do some fighter jets at times, or if we want to just do some commercial airlines like this. It also helps to not always have to create your own flight plan too. Alright, so we're cruising at about 315 knots. But the actual ground speed is 433. Yeah, when the global comes out, you'll barely see anybody. I mean, it's gonna be so spread out, man. People flying from all these different airports. I think it'll probably be kind of like I assume it kind of be like that sim, you know, because there's gonna be events, and there's gonna be very popular airports, obviously, and then there's gonna be airports where people are, well, you know, people want to fly to back and forth, things like that. But other than that, I think that it's gonna be pretty spread out.
We have a lovely view outside the aircraft today. Mother Nature at her best.
Yeah, I have a feeling like places like London area be pretty busy. Southern California is always gonna be busy, but people are probably gonna be flying to and from Southern California instead of just flying in Southern California. They'll probably be flying, you know, to like San Francisco to LA, San Francisco to, you know, Phoenix, maybe even Texas, Denver, Colorado. All right, cool. So we are at our cruising altitude, and we're just chilling right now, y'all. Welcome aboard again. Thank y'all for joining. Big shout out to Smash This Pro, who is actually Nor something 53 behind us. Thank you for the flight plan. We're flying from Amsterdam to Echo Delta Delta Lima, and I keep forgetting what the heck the name of that airport is. I'm actually searching it right now. See if I can find some charts. It's actually called Dutchland. That's what the name of it is. See if I can find the charts for our arrival. And while we're looking for that, I'm also going to, we should probably, honestly, time for us to descend. Yeah, we want to probably be pretty low when we get over here. It's a pretty short arrival at DL 421, so let's go ahead and start descending down to, I don't know, we'll just say 5,000 until we find out where we really need to be. It's going to be a pretty quick descent. We're only 6 minutes away. That's the thing, man. I'm so used to flying X-plane and, you know, you being in the air for hours. And on here, you're like literally in the air for like minutes, and then you already got to drop and descend. That's why it doesn't really make sense to fly something like a 787 that's, you know, more meant for international flights. Let's go ahead and get our speed down too, because last time we made the mistake of descending and we got over speed. So gonna go down to 5,000 feet. We're gonna set our speed to 246 knots. We'll probably go to 3,000 feet per minute going down, and we'll turn our spoilers on flight. There they are, so that that can slow us down because we're gonna be coming down pretty fast. We're only 9,000 feet from 10,000, so pretty soon we'll be looking at that. All right, so we're descending. We got our buddy behind us, not very far off. He'll probably catch us before we get there, I assume. Again, I'm looking for the charts for our arrival airport so that we can accurately descend into Dutchland. I have never been here in real life. I have been to Amsterdam, but I have not been to I'm sorry, it's not Dutchland. Is it Dutchland or Dusseldorf? Either way, they're really cool. That's Germany. I haven't been to Germany yet. I almost went last year, but did not go. Yeah, 1,000 feet per minute is pretty normal because you don't have to worry about your ears popping and things. But because we're short of time and we're very close, I use 3,000 to kind of get down a lot faster.
Schiphol Unicum, November 187 Uniform Delta is taking off runway 36 right, departing straight out. Schiphol Unicum, Speedbird 187 Heavy is 24 nautical miles to the south at 5,000 feet, inbound for landing, will make straight in for runway 36 right.
Alright, where are we landing at? What runway? What's the active runway? And is approach online? Let's see. Okay, we're too far to even contact them, so it's alright. We'll just take a look. It looks like, yep, 23 left, 23 right. We'll go ahead and take 23
India
left.
Tango India is taking off runway 36 right. remaining in the pattern.
Dusseldorf.
Schiphol Unicum, Kilo Lima Mike 737 is taking off runway 24, departing straight out.
Left. And you're not going to see this on the screen, so I'm looking for this on my computer. It's always tougher for me to find charts outside of the States.
Schiphol Unicum, Kilo Lima Mike 27 is taking off runway 24.
Oh, we're too fast.
Remaining
We're way
in
too
the
fast.
pattern.
Yep. Yep. Okay, I just stalled it. Overreacted, not stalled it. Trying to get it slowed down. Alright, we're good. We're at 220. So we'll keep descending. Oh, chill. Chill out, Dreamliner. Come on, buddy. Alright, we want to descend about 240, 230. That worked. Whatever, that's fine. Alright, we're at 10,000 feet. We'll turn our vertical speed on. We're going a little too fast. So we're about
Schiphol Unicum, Singapore
4 minutes away.
324 is taking off runway 36 center, departing straight out.
I'm still looking for our chart. Alright, 23 left RNAV transition. That's not it. Oh god. Sorry guys, I wasn't even looking at my phone. And I was tilting it, and I thought autopilot was on. What's up with that? I thought autopilot. Alright, so we're correct. I'm telling you guys, all y'all riding along right now are having the ride of your life. Like, you weren't expecting to get rocked like this, and you're welcome. Not a boring flight. Dusseldorf is busy. Looks pretty busy.
Schiphol Unicum,
and for you, I don't know who that was, but whoever's asking me how old I am, I'm 27. Yeah, we should be okay. I might not even need the chart, but I just like having it so I can know what altitudes I need to be. Visibility is very low, so I'm very glad we came out in the 787 because it does have an ILS in it. So we're definitely going to need it this time around. 3 minutes away from the next waypoint. Which is basically, our first waypoint is basically like a transition into our arrival. So that's what I see it as. So we want to be, actually we're already at 5,000. Nice. Good job descending. Also, I'll take this time, as notifications are popping up. Let me turn the spoilers to armed. I also have an Instagram account, Future Pilot X. It's also my name on Infinite Flight. I post basically nothing but
United 116. You're in inactive airspace. Please contact Dusseldorf Tower on 118.3.
Sorry about that.
Schiphol Unicum. Test flight 1 is 4 nautical miles to the south at 600 feet.
We'll just call
inbound for landing. We'll make straight in for runway 36 right.
We're landing on 23 left.
Dusseldorf Tower, United 116. Inbound on the ILS. Runway 23 left.
It's not that busy. It was busy. Looks like everybody's gone now. Hopefully tower will stay on.
United 116. Stand by. Dusseldorf Tower. North Shuttle 53 is 25 nautical miles to the north at 9,400 feet. Inbound for landing. Requesting runway 23 left.
Looking
787
good.
Delta Romeo Echo Alpha Mike Super.
5,000. We're at
Runway
230.
23 left. Clear to land. Stand by.
Airport is
United
off our right
116.
wing.
Number 1. Clear to land. Runway 23 left. 787
He
Delta
wants us to go
Romeo
on
Echo
23
Alpha
right.
Mike Super.
That's
North
fine. I
Shuttle
think
53.
he's probably going to send me
Number
North Shuttle
2.
53
Traffic to
on
follow
the
is on
23
final.
left. That's probably why he did
Number
that. That's
2.
fine. I'm cool with
Behind the
that.
traffic on final. North
I'm
Shuttle
okay with that.
53. United 116.
So we will switch this right
Number
here,
1.
and it should
Runway
let us.
23 right. Clear to land.
Yep, 23 right
Number
ILS.
1. Clear to land. Runway 23 right. United 116. Caribbean 600.
But yeah, so like I was saying,
Frequency change approved.
my
Good day.
Instagram account is
Frequency
basically
change approved.
dedicated to, you
Caribbean
know,
602.
aviation
Good
and
day.
things. So I post a lot of my travel pictures on there whenever I travel, whenever I fly in real life, and I also post all my X-Plane screenshots. I post my infinite flight screenshots, and I think they look pretty good. I mean, it's my gram, so I can say what I want, but you know what I mean. I think they look pretty good, so you can check it out. It's not advertising. I'm just saying. It's my stream, and I say what I want. But anyways, let's go ahead and get ready for this arrival. And we're at 5,000, which I don't know if we're too high. I really don't know. I think we're good. I think we'd be safe. We're right at the ILS right now, so I think we're good. Yeah, we're real good. Go ahead and let everybody know.
787 Delta Romeo Echo Alpha Mike Super. Enter straight in runway 23 left. Enter straight in runway 23 left. 787 Delta Romeo Echo Alpha Mike Super. United 116. Enter straight in runway 23 right.
Sorry about that. I'm just getting back looking at the chat. I was on a different screen looking for charts. We're gonna go make a turn. We got a couple very close waypoints, so I kind of got to pay attention, but I'm also going to try to look at what y'all are saying. Yeah, I do need to slow down. Let's go down to 2. Let's slow down to about 195 on this approach, guys, or 190. That works. But now is whatever he just said. Enter straight in, runway 23 right. United 116.
Indonesia 21. You're in an active airspace.
Yeah, I actually do know how to
Dusseldorf Tower on
sell out. I do know how to read METARs. I didn't read the METAR. I probably should have, but I did not. Return 155. Let's go down to like 4,000, 3,000 maybe. 153. We'll go down to about 3,500. Spoilers are armed. We'll go flaps 5. We're slow enough for that. Hey, y'all be nice. Let's see. 157. Alright, so we're descending to 3,500 feet
Frequency
now.
change approved. Good
Approaching
day.
runway 23 right.
Dusseldorf Tower, Indonesia 21 is 23 nautical miles to the southeast at 22,600 feet.
The route actually is
Inbound
going to
for
put
landing.
us online.
Requesting runway 23 left. Attention all aircraft. Airport is busy. Expect delays. Frequency change approved. Golf Lima Alpha 4. Good day.
The ILS for 23 right.
Indonesia 21. Enter straight in runway 23 left. Enter straight in runway 23 left.
So far.
Indonesia 21. United 116.
Maintain slow practical speed.
Maintain slowest practical speed. Thank you.
Which is probably going to be,
Indonesia
I don't know, 170-ish. I don't really know. I don't know
United 116.
how fast. I don't know how slow I can go without stalling this plane. We're going to go to flat 15 also.
Maintain slowest
make sure our landing lights are on.
North Shuttle 53. United 116.
Alright, GL, you're in a F-22. Pretty dope. We're clear to land.
Cleared to land. Number 1. Cleared to land. Runway 23 left. United 116. I'm gonna probably 787 Delta Romeo Echo Alpha Mike Super. Number 1.
I'll probably fly a little bit off to the right of that waypoint because I want to intercept the 23
runway
right.
23 right.
Alright,
787 Delta Romeo Echo Alpha Mike Super.
It's about heading 202, and that'll put us just off to the left. And in that way, we can intercept the glide slope. I see the F-22 on my
North Shuttle 53. Number 2.
Is that you?
Runway 23 right.
Yeah, that's you.
Cleared to land.
Yeah, just make sure you you know, watch the airport. Make sure none of these crazy people get in our way.
Number 2. Cleared to land.
Like that guy in front of you, probably should shoot him
right.
down. I don't know
North Shuttle 53.
What's good, Sam? Big shout out to Sam. He's always here. He usually watches my iRacing streams. So shout out to him for watching this Infinite Flight stream. Appreciate you watching. Welcome aboard. We're about to land real soon. So I'm about to go on radio silence for a little bit so I can focus on this landing. Man, this is a beautiful approach too. That better not be our airport. No, it's not. Okay. I was like, that's way too close. Let's see if we can see GL over there. Is that you? No. Oh, there he is.
787 Delta Romeo Echo
And the F-22. Shout out to GL Aviation
right.
for flying with us today. This is our last flight. So after this flight, I'll be closing the stream, and then I might do some ATC later. I'm not sure. I haven't decided. But I'll probably fly later in the day, or I might do an iRacing stream. I'm not sure. We're at a new track on iRacing, so I may be dedicating some time to that. Oh crap, I'm not paying attention. We're above the glass slope now. We'll go down to 2,000.
Avoid unnecessary reports. You're welcome. 787 Delta Romeo Echo Alpha Mike Super.
It's clearing up down here. Let's get down a little faster.
I'm sorry. 787 Delta Romeo Echo Alpha
Here
Mike
comes
Super.
the glide slope. I'm gonna hit approach. Don't stall me. Don't stall me. Don't stall me. It's stalling.
787 Delta
there we go,
Romeo
and it's
Echo
turning.
Alpha Mike Super. When able, turn left.
Looking
Hold
good.
short runway 05 right. Please expedite.
So far, so good. I do have the airport in sight. I also have the F-22 in sight. Tower is probably thinking like, what the heck is this guy doing?
Wilco.
I wish that was a command that I could make, you know, like airport in sight. All right, we'll go ahead and gear down. We'll do flaps 20 now. 160, we're pretty good.
United 116.
Number one. Oh, what? You said 23 right.
Left. Clear to land.
Make a correction.
United 116. Correction.
You said 23 right. I'm landing 23 right because you told me 23 right. So I'm about to correct you, boss.
Tower.
Don't be switching up that. No, it's too late for you to be switching up that stuff on me right now.
Runway 23 right.
There you go. See, now he got it right. Thank you, sir.
Runway 23 right. Clear to
land. Oh man, I don't like that last minute switching. All right, we're gonna go to 25 on the flaps, and we'll see if we can go down to 155. Like I said, I don't know how slow I can go without stalling. There's no like little indicators over here that say, you know, what the stall speed is like most planes do.
Crossing runway 05 right. 787 Delta Romeo Echo.
All right, gears down. Let's take a last look outside before we land.
Golf Lima Alpha 4. Number 1.
Beautiful, beautiful. Let's take a screenshot of that without
Number 1. Clear to land. Runway
Boom,
23
two
left.
screenshots. There it is.
Golf Lima Alpha 4. North Shuttle 53. Say intentions.
Love it, love it. All right.
Dusseldorf Tower. North Shuttle 53. Inbound on the ILS. Runway 23 right. North Shuttle 53.
Looking good.
Number 2. Runway 23 right. Clear to land.
All right, flaps are down.
Clear to land.
Flaps
Runway
full.
23 right. North Shuttle
Spoilers
53.
are armed. We're on the ILS. We have nice. Let's see if we can see you off our wing real quick. Oh, wrong one. Take a screenshot of that too. Alright, now let's focus on landing this thing. We gotta get a better landing we did last time. Alright, I'll go 145. I'm gonna try to push it. I don't know how slow we can go. I want to get a real soft landing this time. I'm gonna recalibrate my screen.
Dusseldorf Tower, Singapore 324 is 19 nautical miles to the northwest at 18,700 feet. Inbound for landing.
I don't need that anymore.
300.
Singapore 324. Enter straight in runway 23 right. Number 3. Traffic to follow is on final. Enter straight in. Runway 23 right. Behind the traffic on final. Singapore 324.
And we're going to disengage autopilot now. Man, I hate how it like.
20.
Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Put her down.
United
Put her down. What is going
116.
on?
When able to left and contact ground. Please expedite.
Oh god, I don't know what happened, guys. I gotta really figure out these controls on the phone, because that was not a good. I mean, I don't know. Like once I disengaged the autopilot, like it instantly like dropped the nose down, and then from there I don't even know what happened. All right, I'm gonna roll off to the left. Make sure we're slower than 35 knots before we get another issue. Brakes are on. All right.
United 116.
Hold short, runway 05 right.
05 right.
I think that's this one right here. Brakes.
United 116.
Right, holding position.
Hold position. Holding position. United 116.
Spoilers back up. Spoilers back down.
Golf Lima Alpha 4.
We'll put our
Able turn left and contact ground. Please expedite. Wilco. Golf Lima Alpha 4.
So funny, bro. I don't have the F-22 yet. Actually, I've been thinking about getting myself a jet. I haven't decided which one. Either I'm gonna get the F-22 or no, I don't really want the F-22. I kind of want the
cross runway 05 right.
What is it called? The F-16.
Right.
I'm not a big F-14 fan either. I'm not sure. I haven't really decided. I don't know which one I want.
United 116. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. Good day. All right, we're crossing runway 05 right. Let's see if ground is online. And nope, ground is not online. So we'll announce our taxi
right.
to. I guess you can't really announce taxi parking, can you? Can I?
Frequency change approved. Golf Lima Alpha 4. Good day. Dusseldorf Unicum. United 116 is clear of all runways.
I think we might be going too fast.
North Shuttle 53. When able, turn left. Hold short runway 05 right.
Let's just take a look outside because I don't know where we're going. I don't know where we're going. We'll park.
Wilco.
I guess we could just
North
park
Shuttle
right
53.
there. Yeah, we'll just park right there. Thank you, GL Aviation, for the escort. Oh, don't flip it, bro. Don't flip it. You're gonna wreck that thing. That's an expensive plane, bro. That thing is like 3 times the price of this 787.
Indonesia 21. Number 1. Runway 23 left. Clear to land. Indonesia 27.
Right. I'm so glad though.
Oh
man.
Please contact
we're at 40% throttle. No wonder we're going so darn fast. I'm gonna push back a little bit because we're a little off.
Please contact Dusseldorf Tower on 118.3. Number 1. Clear to land. Runway 23 left. Indonesia 21. Indonesia 157. You're in an active airspace. Please contact Dusseldorf Tower on 118.3.
And again, welcome to what's the name?
Dusseldorf.
North Shuttle back there. He flew with us. North Shuttle 53.
Clear to land.
Waiting across 053, and we also got here Geo Aviation and the F-22 fighter jet escorting us here. He was also our ground in Amsterdam. So thank you guys for watching. Thank y'all guys for riding aboard with us. It was a good flight. I enjoyed this one. This was a flight I've never done before. I like doing new flights. Whoa. Hello, Omni Super. Looks like you have a friend, Mr. F-22. But like I said earlier, this is going to be our last flight for the stream. We've already been online for almost 2 hours. We're doing two flights. This is our second flight. First flight was from Palm Springs to San Clementine, and that was in the 747 at Southwest 116. And this one was from Amsterdam to Dutchland, or Dusseldorf, in the 787 as United 116. And that's North Shuttle again at 53. Thank you guys for watching. If you like what you see, if you want to do more flights with me and all that kind of good stuff, definitely subscribe to the channel, and I'll be doing more flights. I'll also be doing some ATC when able. I'm not sure what I'm going to be streaming. I'm pretty sure I'll be streaming later today, but it may be iRacing. I'm not sure if you're into that kind of thing, but if you are, definitely come and join me. And again, thank y'all for watching, and as I always say, you have 3 choices. Either you're going to give up, you give in, or you give it all you got. And no matter what, I'm always give it all I got, and I hope you do the same. Thank y'all for watching again. See y'all next time.
Unable pattern work. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 23 left. November 821 Sierra Echo. Fraction 1220 super. Line up and wait runway 23 left.